No, look, 18 man, I think. Because yeah, the final two have spoiler alert 25,000, so I think it's an 18 man. Steve folding to the... What was that hand? This is Steve's hand that I just missed. Oh, he got 3-bet. Ah, he has to fold. 18 man. Alright, thanks, Setubal. So raise the button to get called. This is the spot where you just want to check. Because you have a showdown value hand, but you're not going to get called by too many worse hands than this. Maybe he calls you with like Queen 10, Queen Jack, but he's not going to call you 3 streets. So you need to check at least 1 street. And I think checking the flop will get you most value, because you can make your hand look really weak and you can just call and bluff catch this hand. So I'd rather check here and then call turn, call river. Because if you bet and you get check raised, it's really awkward. You just have to fold because you could have an ace or a 2 pair, but he might check raise you as a bluff on this flop. You know, you don't really want to bet fold a showdown value hand, so just check back. I would raise any ace in the cutoff Setubal, so just make it 50 chips. It's good enough to raise any ace in this position with a deep stack. No bubble effects. 18 man, it's just chip EV, so you can be a little bit looser. Like, I would also raise this hand, but you don't have to. It is a weak kicker in the hijack, but it's good enough to raise, you know. You can raise it. I'm not going to play a Facebook video. If you put it on YouTube, Jay Lawrence, I might play it. I'm not going to go on Facebook and play a Vines video. What is this? You're welcome, Acacetic. Thanks for the game. It was fun. I like hanging out with you guys. Not a waste of my time at all. Okay, we don't hit much, we'll just check fold. Yep. I mean, I would raise this, but you don't have to. It is a loose raise, but I love playing hands in position. So I would play that. I just raise. Just steal. I don't like this isolate because he's already a short stack. This guy was 700. So he might just spew off and jam it all in with like King 10, and you have to raise fold. So I like playing it, but I would just limp behind because he's a short stack. If he had a big stack, like same as you, 1500, I think you can raise. I would still probably limp behind, but it gets worse isolating when their stacks get shorter and shorter, because not only do they just get annoyed and shovel in wider, limp shove, but also you don't get as much value when you hit a really big hand because they're not full stacked. So I'd rather just limp behind in this spot. That's a great flop, so we're going broke. I just shove turn, look how short he is. Just get it all in. No, get it all in now. He's really short, you don't care. You got 2 overcards and a flush draw, just shove now. Nice river. Bad river. It wouldn't have mattered. But, yeah. Just folding that with a short stack. Alright, we'll fold that. Okay, we're getting short, so we can't call too much out of the small blind anymore. What happens here? Ace queen. All in, good. Fold, fold. Oh, this is ugly. We're getting 6 to 1. Like, I'm gonna call 80 here and just not fold with a pair. We are short. We're getting 6 to 1 odds. I know the hand sucks, but the odds are just way too good for me. And the 80 chips, it does hurt, but I think in the big blind it's worth it. Like on this flop, I just check and get it in, because we're pretty short. We're getting 8 to 1. With a suited hand, I can't resist. I just call the 40, and then my plan would be to just jam it all in with any flush draw, or like a top pair kind of hand. What the hell are you guys talking about? Aloe vera, jojoba mixed with Moroccan argan oil. I don't even know what that could be. Massage oil or some kind of bath bomb. What is going on? Exactly, the player force. I don't know what is going on anymore in chat. Oh, okay, Setubal. You didn't see the guy limbs. Okay, with that's understandable. Okay. A6, fold, all in, good. Walk, limp, good. Limp fold, good. Admin raise, great. Call, perfect. Good job. Winning the flip. Whoa. Okay, what is this? J. Lawrence. Is this turtles? Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. I get down on it. Well, how you gonna do? Yeah, I'm sending that to my wife. She's gonna love that. Very funny. Yeah, my wife's gonna love that. Alright, let's get back to the action. Steve's still hanging on. My position, 2, 4, 3, 4 of 0. What a needle, PokerStars. What a needle. Just let me bust out in peace. I don't need to be reminded every time I look at this table that I busted out. Is it money? Surely you've made the money, right? 461. How much has Steve got so far? $8. You don't really get much until you're like final table, but even from $3, making 100's decent. So like top 30, you start getting good return. Alright, King Queen. Oh, this is ugly. So ugly. Your flush draw isn't even that good. If you had the King of Hearts, you'd obviously not be folding here with the nut flush draw, but with the second nut flush draw, this sucks. He could definitely have an ace here. That makes me uncomfortable. He could be donking with like an ace 8, and your pair outs aren't good. But he could also be donking with the King of Hearts, and your pair outs could be like the Queen could be good, and your King could be good if he has like the King of Hearts and a worse kicker. It's just hard to know what side of the coin he's on, whether he has a draw, whether he has the nut flush draw, or like an ace. I think I just fold here. Yeah, I'm pretty worried about him having an ace. We are getting good odds, but like the problem with this is that you can still lose to the King of Hearts. But I guess it's not that likely that he has the King of Hearts. I don't mind the call. It's just going to be tough. This is not a bet. After he checks to you, what are you going to get value from? If he's checking here, like he's not calling you with many flush draws, I don't think. So I would just check it back. You don't mind seeing a river heart because you have the Queen of Hearts. So I just check it back, try and let him bluff the river. He's not folding an ace, so you end up just value towning yourself against an ace. Yeah, just check. There you go. So you value town yourself against the ace. Yeah, I'd just check the turn and then you check river is what I would do. Tough hand. Setubal, tough hand. All in, good. Soon is going to be Jax, the guy who raises super tight. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'll have a look at it, Setubal. We'll see. Knock, knock. Who's there? We starting this again? I'm dying of laughter. I turn over and read chat for 5 minutes, and you guys are talking about scented oils, and I don't know what's going on. I'm done. Going back to YouTube videos. I flopped full house with 4s at the big raise. Got a bigger pair. That sucks, Black Talon. Bad luck, dude. You know, there is some luck in poker. You just gotta keep at it. Sometimes you hit those big hands and you get lucky against your opponent. And you don't remember all those times that it happens to you. I'm sorry, dude. Sometimes poker is the worst game, but you gotta keep trucking through. It's a mental game. I'd call 200 here, Setubal getting 9 to 1. Just, it's worth it with your stack. Trying to see if you flop 2 pair or straight. Getting 9 to 1. Yeah, we can fold that. Fold, 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 fold. This one's actually pretty close. In a 45 man. I do think it's a fold. On a tight table, you can probably shove this. The standard range here I think is ace-9. It's pretty close. All in, good. There's 4,000 for first Spamberlock. Oh! What happened? No! No, Steve! What happened? Okay, so he donk leads. I guess he has a 9 here, right? Oh. Oh, Steve, my friend. You did not play that hand well. So just check call. Don't lead with second pair. And after he raises turn, just you don't have the best hand. And yeah, after he raises river, you definitely don't have the best hand with second pair. So. Oh, Steve. What happened? Did you really need to go somewhere? Yeah, bad luck, dude. Still a decent result. Bad luck, Steve. King of Hearts, would you 3-bet or just call with such good odds? Just call, Mr. Douglas Souza. Just call. Because if you bet, it wouldn't be a 3-bet, it'll just be a raise. If you raise against his donk, you're just making him like shovel in with an ace, and you can't really call with the king high, second flush draw. It's not a very good hand. Someone called me. I'll have to read that message later. Get wrecked by Alex Jones. Hey Raffles, how you doing? How do you show a replay of your hands? On PokerStars, it's in the top left corner. There's a little arrow in a circle. You click that. Good luck to you, Satleet N. Good luck to you. Alright, let's continue on with this. 45 man from Setubal. Whoa, fold, 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 right? Yeah, fold, 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 fold. Yes, jacks. Just shovel in, I think, Setubal. The hand, jacks is vulnerable on flops. Ace, king, or queen, high flops are not going to be good for you. So your stack is pretty short. You don't expect him to fold when you only have 3,000. So I just shovel in with jacks. You can trap and call with better pairs like kings and aces. But with jacks, they're more vulnerable. So I'd rather, like, this is not a good flop, but you can't really fold here. What do? You're in the cage, dude. So how you play this is you shove pre-flop, Setubal. If he's super tight, it doesn't matter. Jacks is still ahead of his range. Even if he's a tight player, he's going to be raising here with ace-jack, ace-10 suited, pocket 9s, pocket 10s. Even a tight player is going to raise those hands. So jacks is still an all-in pre-flop, even against a tight player. I see on the flop you just check folded, which is okay against a type player, but I don't like the way you played it pre-flop. You should just shove all in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, fold that, fold. All in, good. Great, all in. Any two cards settable, I love it, well done. All in aces, nice. Just raising that one, that's fine. So you can do two things. You can check back here, use it as a bluff catcher, try and get to a cheap river, or you can just c-bet now, but you have to c-bet fold. And I think that people might try and bluff you on paired boards, so I would just check. Perfect. Now value bet. Because he's checked twice, he doesn't have a king. You need to value bet now against draws like Queen 10, heart draws, Ace 8, Ace 7, all those kind of hands. So definitely bet the turn, and nice river bet, but you missed value on the turn for sure. Ah, well, had fun, didn't think I'd get that far. Yeah, you played it, yeah, well done, Steve, congratulations. Yeah, it's all good, Steve. I would try the limp. I really don't like folding, unless he's super loose, then I guess you can fold. Alright, we can steal this hand, that's cool, I like it. Just fold that. Fold that. Steal that one, that's fine. You're getting 2 to 1. So you kind of have to raise call this. It's suited. The pot odds are too good when this guy only has 5,500. And the hand does play pretty well against his reshove range. Like, you're going to have live cards sometimes, and the flush draw is really nice. So I do think you're committed to call against him. Well done. Ah, bad luck. Call, ace king. This is ugly. If you think he can ever fold, you have to push. But if this is a type player, it's so ugly. He just very often has a monster hand. But I do think the shove is what I would do in low stakes games, because people tend to min-raise too much with short stacks with bad hands. So I do like the all in there. It's still quite ugly. Yeah, got to call ace 5. Good job. All in, ace jack, heads up. All in, good. Call, good. All in, good. Fold. All in, yeah, that's fine. Call, yep. Alright, we can fold 5, 6. Like this, I think is a call in Nash. It's like 6 big blinds, right? You can call any queen in Nash, so yeah, I think you can call this. Push that for sure. All in. Played it pretty well, Setubal, pretty well. There's a few small mistakes, but yeah, well done. Good job. 2 more games, guys, and then we're done for today. Hood and Rufus, and another game from someone else who didn't put their Twitch name. Oh, it's... Hood and Rufus has sent me the Micro Millions hand history. If it's a lot of hands, I might just leave this one, dude, because I don't want to review like 300 hands. 215? Okay, I can do 215.